Hey guys, welcome to the first day of school. Are you guys excited? I know I am. This is going to be our first morning meeting of the year. So we're kicking it off with our little Bitmoji classroom here. You can see Mr. Gilbert running off somewhere, Miss Raina's painting, and I'm surrounded by all of my dogs. We wanted to welcome you guys back, and I'm going to take a minute to introduce everybody that's going to be in our classroom. Most of us you know. Obviously, Miss Kelly, Miss Raina, Mr. Gilbert's down here, Mr. Daniel, Miss Baker, and then we'll also have a student teacher in our classroom this year, Miss Lily. So you're going to get to work with her also. We all want to welcome you guys back. I wanted to go over our rules and expectations this year. Some of them are the same and some of them are a little bit different because we have some different stuff going on this year. So our big two are going to be up on top. This year, we are going to have to practice staying 6 feet apart. So Miss Baker and Miss Kelly kind of demonstrated what it looks like to stay 6 feet apart. If you reach out your arms, then if you both reach out your arms, then you're going to be about 6 feet apart from each other. You're also going to need to wear your mask this year. And I know you guys have been practicing your mask wearing at home, but you're going to need to wear your mask while you're at school also, as much as you can. Of course, you always need to do your work while you're at school. Here's a picture of Gabriel really working hard from last year. Staying in your area is going to be really important this year. And I have our room all taped off. You have a special color assigned to you and an area that you get to stay in. And so this year, it's going to be really important that you stay in that area and not wander all over the classroom. And keeping your hands to yourself is always an important rule in my classroom. If you are doing remote learning, there are some other rules and expectations that I have for you. So I want you to try to set up a consistent schedule. I know you're not at school if you're learning from home, but I still want you to get up, eat breakfast, try to get into the routine of school like you would if you were really getting up and getting on the bus or getting in mom and dad's car to go to school. I want you to have a little desk or a little spot where you work every day. I want you to get dressed and ready for school. No pajamas. You need to have school clothes on just like you would have if you were actually going to school. I want you to make sure that there's good lighting in there. It's good for your eyes, and make sure I can see you when we log on to the computer virtually. We're going to try to limit distractions. That means no TVs on while we're working, and we're going to be really focused when it's our work time. And then parents, if you could just let me know if you're not going to make it to a session, just so I can know what to expect. Students will need to submit all their assignments in Google Classroom in order to receive credit this year. So if you watch a video, you still need to click submit. Even if there isn't something to turn in necessarily, clicking turn in on the assignment lets me know that you did watch that video and you did that assignment. So you participated. So everything needs to be turned in Google Classroom if there is a place to do that. Oops. Our goals for this week is to get back on schedule. It's been a long time since we've been in school, and so we're going to take our time to get back in a routine and back on schedule. We're going to get familiar with our new learning platforms. We know Google Classroom pretty well. We're going to work on Seesaw and Clever. Those are some new things that we're going to work with this year. And another goal we have is that you need to log in daily. It is required for you to be in school every single day. And that means that you're participating, that you're watching a video with us or watching the videos live, that you're coming to see me when it's your office hours, and that you're getting all your work done. So those three things are big goals every single day. All right. So what do we have to do every day? We have to do our daily work. And there's 5 things. There's actually 6, but 5 things on our daily work chart that we need to get done. And I use Caden's work chart over here as an example. So on our daily work chart, we have calendar, we have our reading, we have our writing, we have math, and we have science. So I'm going to log out of this for just a second and show you what that will look like in our chart. Whoops. Let me see if I can log out. Oh, there we go. Okay. So on Caden's chart here, when Caden finishes calendar, he's going to move his star over for calendar. When he finishes his reading work, he's going to move his reading star over. Reading is always green. When he finishes his writing assignment, he gets to move his writing star over. And when he finishes his math, he gets to move his math star over. His final star is science, and when he gets his science activity done, he gets to move his science star over, and then he has all his work done, and Caden gets to get on his iPad because that's what he chose today. So every day you're going to get to choose something fun to do, and you can, once you get all your work done, then you get to do your fun thing, okay? I did include a choice board on the Google Classroom under work tasks for you to print out if you are in remote learning. We will have the same thing at school for kids to choose from. When they are done with their work, they'll get to work on or get to pick their choice activity. All right, I'm going to go back to a big screen. So there's lots of activities on there for you to do. I know that some students won't be able to go all day without having a reinforcing activity to keep them going. So I do have a lot of different choice boards with one activity completed before they have to before they get to choose something fun. Some students have 3 activities before they get to choose something, and some students have 5. So it just depends how much work I think that they can do before they need a break. Okay, this is our schedule for this year. We start with breakfast, and then we do our morning meeting at 8:15. Then we do reading, and then our read aloud, and then there's a break. So anytime you see blue, that is when students are doing independent work. If you are in remote learning, that is when I might log in to work with you at home. If you are at school, that is when you will be doing some of your practice work, maybe some task boxes, maybe some folder activities, things like that with the teacher. We'll probably try and work snack in there. Any yellow activities are when we're doing live sessions like this, more face-to-face sessions. Rotations is from 12 to 12:45, as I said. We have lunch and recess in the middle of the day from 11 to 12. And then at the end of the day, we have a little snack independent practice time. So it's broken up pretty well. Again, anytime that it's yellow, that's when you should be watching a video or working directly with your teacher. If it's blue, then you're working on your own, having lunch, or meeting with me or one of the paraprofessionals on the computer if you are remote learning. Our daily to-do list is, as I said, 5 things plus rotation. So that counts as 6. And if I need to add another star on there, I will do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to do our calendar activity. So if I click on calendar, it's going to take us over to our calendar activity for today. And you can see, you can see that calendar is an orange star. So we will earn our orange star when we finish our calendar activity. So the month this time is August. We are in August. We start school in August. We only have 1 more week of school. I've put our star on the first day of school, and you have this very same PowerPoint at home. So I want you to take your star and move it to the first day of school. Did you get it done? Okay, we're going to go to the next slide. All right. I put August up at the top. August is our month again. I only have 1 week here because I wanted us to focus on the week. So if we look at the week, we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I put our circle around, we don't want 2 of them, around what day it is. So our circle is going to go around, Monday. We're going to move it up. So put your red circle around Monday. I think it's already there, but you can put your circle around Monday. You can play with it. You can move it to other days of the week. But at the end, I want you to end up on Monday. Monday, August 24th. So we're going to click down here, and now you're going to have to do a little typing. Today is Monday. So I'm going to type on my computer Monday, and I want you to type Monday on your computer also, on your PowerPoint. When you finish that, we're going to go down to this one. This says the month is, what month is it this year? What month is it this month? It is, what does that say? August. The month is August. So we're going to type August. You can use this word right here to help you spell it. Did you get August typed in there? All right, if you're finished, we're going to go to the next slide, and we're going to look at the seasons. Seasons are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So we're going to drag these pictures over to the right place. So spring is when the trees start to grow some leaves, the flowers come out, it's kind of cool out. So we're going to find spring over here, and you get a little help because I put the words on the pictures. So we're going to drag our picture for spring over to the box under spring. All right, the next one we have is winter. Winter is when it's snowing and cold, even though it doesn't snow too much in San Antonio, but it's definitely cold and windy. Let's find winter. Do you see it? There it is. We're going to drive winter over here. Good job. Our next one is summer. We're in summer right now. It's hot. It's we don't like to be outside when it's really, really hot outside. The temperature's up in the 100 degrees. We could get a sunburn outside, but it's a good time to go to the beach and get a suntan. Let's see if we can find summer. There it is. All right, drag that one over. Okay, the last one we have is fall. Sometimes people call fall autumn, but I'm going to call it fall in our PowerPoint. So we're going to find fall over here. Fall is when the leaves start falling off the trees. They turn colors. Sometimes it's windy. Halloween is in fall. It's a nice season. It's my favorite season. All right, so if you got all those in the right place, give yourself a pat on the back. And we're moving on to the next one, which is weather. The weather is going to be, well, let's check. Let's see. We're going to go back over to make this a little smaller, our classwork and our student resources. And I found kind of a cool thing called the weather report for kids. And so if we look at this, it says that today it's going to be partly cloudy. So if we look over here on our PowerPoint, whoops, we see cloudy and partly cloudy. We're going to drag that up there. The weather is cloudy. This week it's supposed to be really, really nice all week and kind of like in mild temperatures for summer. So that will be really nice for all of my plants in my garden. It'll be nice. We won't be too hot, sweaty outside. We might get to play outside a little bit more. So today is going to be a little bit cloudy out. All right, that is everything for our calendar activity right now. So we're going to go back to our morning meeting and I'll show you the rest of it. All right. The rest of our morning meeting, we're going to talk about our reading activities, our writing activities, our math activities, our science activities, and our rotations. We don't have lots of activities for all of those things because today is the first day of school and I have some other things planned for you guys. So today we're just going to talk about rotation. So rotation is going to be STEM today. And if we click on the picture, it's going to take us right to that link. Mr. Schmidt doesn't have his link up yet, so that doesn't work. But if we clicked on PE, it would show us that it would take us right to the Google Classroom for PE. So it looks like today is STEM, tomorrow's PE, Wednesday's library and guidance, Thursday's PE again, and Friday we get to do art and music. That'll be a fun way to end Friday. So all you have to do is click on these pictures to find the rotation that you go to. And today we're going to STEM with Mr. Schmidt. All right, I will see you guys in a little bit for reading, and I hope you guys have a great day. And I will also be logging in with you today to check and see if you're able to get into your Google Classroom and if you're having any trouble with anything. So I will try to check in with everybody later, and I'll see you in reading in a little